Welcome to Black Atom chemistry class and maths. And then we have in our problem barium sulfide plus water to give us boric acid. So the boric acid and hydrogen sulfide, and then we're going to find the unknown variables. So we're going to say x1 is equals to the number of atoms in the barium sulfide, boron sulfide. Remember, D is going to be 2300, and then the 2 is for barium and the 3 is for sulfide, 0 is for hydrogen, and another 0 is for oxygen. And we have x2 there, which is going to represent water. So 0 for barium, 0 for sulfide, and 2 for hydrogen and 1 for oxygen. So that will be equals to x3. So x3, once again, we have 1 for barium, 0 for sulfide, 3 for hydrogen, and 3 for oxygen. Okay, so therefore that's for that, and that is for that. Okay. And what we have next is x4, that will represent hydrogen sulfide, which is 0 for barium, 1 for hydrogen, 2 for sulfur, and 0 for oxygen. Then we're done. So we know that once again that represents, okay, so that represents barium, that is boron, that's as hydrogen and oxygen, sulfide and oxygen. And then from there we write the first column there, that one, and then the second column, which is 0, 0, 2, negative 1, 1, and then that changes sign. So that will mean that now we have negative 1, 0, negative 3, and negative 3, and then we have 0, negative 1, negative 2, and 0. So all that, since we took everything from right to left, then what is left on the right is 0. So I have 0, 0, 0 for barium, sulfate, hydrogen, and oxygen. And therefore we're gonna say half row 1, so that'll be, we put that in row 1. So that'll be a half of that. Then that will give us 1, 0, negative 1, and 0, negative half and 0. And then from there we also have 1/3 of row 2. Okay, so that will be we have 3, 0, 0, negative 1, and divide by 3. We take that one, that's row 2. So divide by 3 in all the entries. So that will give us 1, 0, 0, negative 1/3. And then we need to have half of row 3. So that will half of row 3, that will be equal to 3. So that will be row 3, 0, 2, negative 3, negative 2, and we divide all of that by 2 to give us 0, 1, negative 3/2, and then negative 1. So with that, that's row 2, row 1, 2, 3. So we leave row 4 unchanged because our leading one there, our leading entry is 1. So we write all the information there, which is 1, 0, negative half, 0, so that's for row 1. And then we have 1, 0, 0, negative 1/3. Okay, and then we have row 3, which is 0, 1, negative 3/2, negative 1. And then from there we have the last one, row 4. We put it as it is, it didn't change. So that's going to be 0, 1, negative 3 and 0 and all that. Then from there, that is equals to the right hand side, which is 0 0 0. That's what we get. And next we simplify further. We can use that at the moment, but that will be a bit complicated. Let's simplify further. So that will be negative rho 4 plus rho 3 and all that to be rho 4. So we start with the positive part. So that positive part, which is rho 4, which is 0 1 negative. Okay, rho 4, rho 3, except rho 3, and then end up with negative rho 4. So that's going to be 0 1 negative 3 over 2 negative 1 and then 0 negative 1 0 1 negative 3, and then that gives us the answer, which is 0 3 over 2 and then negative 1. And then from there we can just think of whatever to do. So we can write the information as gonna be 1 0 negative half 0, then 1 0 0 negative 1 over 3, and then rho 3 we have 0 1 negative 3 over 2 negative 1, and then we have the fourth one, which is 0 0 3 over 2 negative 1. So that's what we have. And then from there equals to the right hand side, which is 0 0 for all the columns, for all the rows. Then from there we're going to say row 3 plus, okay, that gives, okay, so it's row 3 plus row 4, adding them together. So row 3 plus 4, so we find our answer there, which is 0 0 1 3 over 2 negative 1. Okay, so then adding them together will be 0 1 0 0 1 0, okay, I do 0 1 0 2. So that will be row 3 there. And then we have okay, so we have negative roll 4 plus roll 2, and then that will give us roll 4. Okay, so we start roll 2, which is 1 0 okay, so it's negative 1 0 0, okay, 2 over 3, so that is 0 0 negative negative 2 over 3. Oh yeah, so that's what we do. So we simplify further, and then we just think if all the informations will cancel out, and then from there we write the values. Okay, so that is going to be our roll 2. I think that's going to be roll 0 0 negative 1. Yeah. So we have roll 2 divided by negative 1 over 2. So that's here. Roll 2 so we actually divide with the leading coefficient, so it's negative 1 over 2 negative 1 over 2, and that is roll 2. So that also, so that simplifies to our final answer. So that would be 0 0 1. Okay, so that multiplied by the inverse, that will give us negative 2 over 3. Negative 2 over 3. So that will be our answer. and then now we have row 4 there, and then we have to divide that by 1. So we divide it by the leading coefficient to make it 1. So which means you divide by 3/2 in all of the entries. So that would be 0, 0, 3/2 and 1. And then divide by 3/2, divide by 3/2, and that also divide by 3/2. That gives us 0, then 0, that gives us 1, and that gives us the negative 1, so that's going to be negative 2/3. All that would be row 4. So that would be row 4. So now we have all our informations in hand. So we have, that is row 1 there and changed, and then we have row 2, 3, and then row 4. So all we have to do is just to write the row 1, 1, 0, 0, negative half and 0, and then we have 0, 0, 1, and then that's be negative 2/3, and that would be, yeah, just to double check. Yeah, so that's row 3. That's our row 3 there. Our row 3 would be 0, 1, 0, negative 2, and then have row 4, which is 0, 0, 1, and negative 2/3. All that equals to the 0 column. So all those rows will be equals to 0 each. That's row. So we can see row 2 and row 4 are equal. So that's going to be row 4, row 2. Yeah, so that's been negative row 4 plus row 2. Or that's subtracting from each other. So that's row 2. So we have 0, 0, 1, negative 2/3. And then we have row 4, which is 0, 0, 1, positive 2/3. So we mean it's negative row 4. So adding them together, we get 0, 0, 0. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's 0. So now we write the results. We have 0, 1, 0, negative half, 0. So we have 0. Okay, 0, 0, 1, negative 2/3, and of 0, 1, 0, negative 2, and 0, 0, 0, all the columns. And the third row, that is equals to 0, 0. And now that is x1, x2, each column represents the x, so it's x1, x2, x3, x4, and that's a constant, which is 0. And now we write the information. So we have that one there is x1. So x1 is equals half x3. So it's going to be half x3. And then x2, that one there. Okay, so we've got a leading coefficient there at x2, which is that one there, x2. So it has to be leading one so that it will represent exactly the variable. So x2 is going to be 2x4, and then we have x3. We have x3 there. x3 is going to be 2/3 x4, and then to make it, yeah, x1, x2, x3. Okay, so x4 is free. So x4, to make it a whole number, is going to be, so x4 is free. So because all the fractions are over 3, so we're going to make x4 to be 3. So it's free, so it's 1 over. From there we know that x4 is free. Then multiply by x4, so that cancels out, so that's going to be x4/3. And then late x4 is equals to 3, so that we can have whole numbers because all the fractions are over 3. So x1 is going to be x4 over 3, so that's 3 over 3, that's 1. And then we have x2, which is going to be 2x4, so that's 2 times 3, making it 6. And then we have x3, which is 2/3 of 3, so that 3 cancels out. Then that means that we have it equals to 2. Okay, so that cancels out, yeah, x4, so that's going to be 3 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 3 multiplied by 3, so 3 cancels out, so our answer is 2. And then we know that x4, we say it is 3, we let x4 is 3 because it's free variable, so we have all the values 1, 6, and then yeah, so we have 1, 6, 2 and 3, so that is going to be 1, and that's going to be 6, okay, and then 2 and 3, so that is going to be 2, and that's going to be 3. So the equation is balanced. That's how we use matrix to linear system to balance the chemical equation. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow or subscribe. Thank you.